What is going on, guys? Still here. Today we're looking at the A6E TRAM Intruder. This is the second devblog of the new devblog season, as well as Gaijin announcing along with this rank 8 for aircraft. So I'm going to try and keep this video kind of short here, or at least under 10 minutes. So I'm just going to quickly sum up the A6E. It is a naval bomber, multi-role ground attacker type aircraft. The A6E TRAM, I believe, as well, should be able to carry anti-radiation missiles for seed missions. When I saw the devblog tagged on Discord this morning, which, by the way, if you're not on Discord, I have a link in the description if you want to join. I thought that they were going to maybe introduce rank 8, A6, and anti-radiation missiles. Unfortunately, it seems like we're not getting those, so I won't be talking about those much today. However, with that being said, rank 8 is going to introduce more Generation 4 aircraft. The Tomcat kind of really is the first Gen 4 aircraft in War Thunder. The MLD, in terms of performance, I would say for a lot of people that play it, would probably say it's pretty close to the Tomcat in terms of flight performance. In certain aspects, at least can kind of contend with it. We also have the Mirage 2000C as well. So we're already on track to get better aircraft. So for the TRAM as well, for its bomb load, it's going to be able to be a big bomb truck, as well as it can carry AIM-9Ls. For the laser-guided munitions, which this has, as you can see, a targeting, well, not really a pod, but an optic on the nose, which just definitely looks like it'll have good field of view. It has thermal vision, and what it can use to guide is GBU-10s, 12s, and GBU-16s, the big boy paveways. So it'll be pretty good in ground RB, depending on battle rating. If this thing is top tier for ground battle rating wise, it's probably going to get its ass kicked. It is quite mobile. It's very similar to the A7D and E, where it actually is kind of pretty powerful engine wise. It doesn't have an afterburner like the A7 D and E, but the more load out that you put on the plane, the more weight you put on the plane, the weaker that engine power gets. So it is going to have really good optics compared to something like the A7D. Actually, no, the A7E has the thermal targeting pod, and it has walleyes. And walleyes are fire and forget. This has to laze. The A7D still only has AGM-65Bs, so this thing is better in terms of being able to see things, which is why I think it'll be good in ground RB. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be able to carry paveways, and it's going to be able to pretty much nuke anybody from orbit, but it's a matter of fact if it actually can get up there, stay up there, and not get spotted, not get shot down, which is pretty random. So for the A6 in itself as an aircraft, it's a pretty cool aircraft. I think it's pretty neat. That's why it's called TRAMs, because of the targeting pod. Wow, I just found that out reading the devblog. So yeah, it's got pretty good bomb truck capability. It can carry Zunis and FFARs. Don't really know if you would use that though. It can carry gun pods. As I said, the AIM-9Ls for defense. And, it can carry dumb 2,000-pound bombs. You can carry the paveways. You can carry 13 1,000-pound bombs. You can carry 28 500-pound bombs. So for those of you that like to bomb truck and sim, if this thing is in the 9.0 to 10.3 bracket, or 9.3 to 10.3 bracket, I believe it is, this will be really good at bomb trucking because there's less really good interceptor threats. If this is at the top battle rating bracket, which because of rank 8, I'm assuming that they're going to add a different, like a much larger bracket or higher bracket. If this thing is in the higher bracket for sim, I wouldn't really recommend using it over, well, just playing anything else, really, depending on what you like. Might be the best bomb truck out there for high tier compared to the A10, which is much slower. But that's really up to personal preference. That's not something I can tell you to do. For air RB, I don't really see a reason to use this. It's similar to the Frogfoot because it can carry AIM-9Ls and it's pretty decently fast. And the gun pods, you can kind of maybe meme with it. I would compare it to like a rank 7 SAB 1050E where it can carry air-to-air missiles and gun pods. So if you want to use an air RB, I mean, you can go ahead. But, I mean, I guess it's a really good segue for the price tag. going into my next thought, it's $70. So if you already own the A10 early or the F5C, I wouldn't recommend getting this because you can just use those. We'll see how well grinding rank 8 aircraft ends up with what their RP cost is and how much you gain playing a rank 6 premium. So if you already own those, I would hold off on this until we see a dev server, because I'm going to assume that this is going to be the rank 8 update. They're going to pack a couple of rank 8 aircraft in there, some higher battle rating aircraft. So I would just wait to see what we have. If they're just kind of selling this right now, I mean, you get a title called Cool Hand. It's interesting, sort of. I don't know for $70 pre-order if this is worth the money. If you already own the A10 and F5C, that is. If you don't, if you're a TRAM, if you're an A6E fan, I know, shout out to Iron Physic, who's a big A6 Intruder fan. He's usually on the forums. Some of you may have seen his posts before. Does a lot of bug reports and stuff. So someone like him might really want this plane. Go for it, it's your money. For a lot of people, this is quite the out of pocket change. Because of the price tag being $70, I know we have other packs that are $70. I believe. I think that the helicopter ones are. I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure I saw a $70 pre-order pack once before. But for what you're getting here, I really think Gaijin should make the Golden Eagle count in these packs 5,000 Golden Eagles. And the premium count of 15 days really isn't that much. I mean, premium time is something that once it's activated, you have to use it. Golden Eagles, you don't have to use them right away. Golden Eagles have more worth to me. I feel like Golden Eagles are almost inflated. Like, it feels like Golden Eagles are used for more things, or you can use it a lot more now. And it's kind of the price for buying Golden Eagles has stayed the same. And it's just, it feels like that 2,000 Golden Eagles for $70 pack isn't a lot. You know, I know people don't like me comparing this, but right now the F-14 Tomcat and DCS is $60. You're getting the whole package for that $60, which is, again, usually an $80 price tag, but don't ever buy anything for DCS if it's not on sale. But for Gaijin, for what they're offering here, they're really offering you a $40 plane, and I wouldn't really say they're really offering you $30 worth of stuff, because you can't use high tier premiums to grind real low tiers if you're new to the game and stuff. It takes a little longer because of the RP modifiers between that tier gap, right? So I don't really think you're getting $70 worth out of this pack. And I'm assuming that they might add another pack this update. I don't know for sure. So, again, $70, I don't think there's an incentive for you to buy this outside of being a massive fan of the aircraft itself. I don't think there's any utility in owning a rank 7 premium yet. We'll just have to wait and see. And again, this thing as well, its worth to you might be dependent on what battle rating it's at as well. So to kind of sum up the Devblog and the A6 Intruder, I really don't recommend buying this. Like I said, we should wait until the dev server to see what kind of content we get, as well as, you know, more Devblogs. I don't know what we're going to get for rank 8. I'm assuming that, you know, we're going to get Gen 4 aircraft this update for sure. So if you already own rank 6 premiums for America, hold off on buying this. If you own a rank 6 premium for, say, Russia, if they add a Russian premium rank 7 this update as well, hold off. I don't really know what we're going to get. I don't know what's in store for us. I have talked about rank 8 aircraft a bit in my podcasts. I can't remember which one specifically, so if you want to go binge watch all of the recent podcast episodes I've made, please do. I will link those at the little icon at the top. And yeah, rank 8 and a not necessarily bang for your buck kind of premium, at least in my eyes. So that's pretty much it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'm Steel Wolf, and I'll see you guys next time.